the full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. One does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Brandon Condrington to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
He won the MVP award. We all knew he'd capture at some point of his career. And to me, Katie really did so because he further elevated everybody around him. That's what MVPs do. It's exactly what Josh did a season ago.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shakir in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down of the game for James Cook. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
The former Husky got a 3-start audition to end his rookie season. Kate, and those results, well, as you'd expect, were a little mixed. Some highlight reel making throws and some opportunities to learn from as well. But now the 8th pick, he's going to get the ball in his hands, running his own team.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake, Penix. He's got a man left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They're going play fake with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Robinson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. Brandon Codrington on the Bills' return. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here comes the Bills' offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 10 now. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
And it's 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to Keon Coleman. It's a gain of 6.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Allen on the play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. That's some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on first down, Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Man in motion here. Second down, Allen throwing again. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. David Onyemata there for the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got it at the 6. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Davis. Runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Prater on for the PAT.
The point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. Showing a little burst so far. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Dumps it off to Robinson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
32-yard line.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Penix working from the gun. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Darnell Mooney. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. Penix here from the gun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Falcons. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
From the red zone now. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Robinson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it. Not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Again, it's Robinson. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Field goal attempts coming up from John Parker Romo. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Romo. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Penix now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons make it a one-score game in the first half. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 7. Bradley Pinion.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Ty Johnson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And up to Cook here out of his own read. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
22 yards.
They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Past midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Allen. Connects on the crosser. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. It's out. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, when he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Blitz coming here, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards of them into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Pressure coming, it's Allen. He's got it. And in, touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Falcons 7. Matt Prater is set to
now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons.
Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay 1 play ahead of their defensive foes.
Play action, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. And it's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Trying again, following the set. He keeps it and takes off.
Michael Penix on the scramble. A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Penix on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Give him 1 on the carry. It's going to be 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons. Looking at 4th and maybe an inch or two. They'll punch it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Short side option here. He's running left. Escapes a defender. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Well, there's going to be a missed assignment on somebody's grade sheet tomorrow. That read option game with the quarterback, there is always a defender that's responsible for the QB. That time, QB takes advantage.
This is Cook on the handoff. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Bills 1st down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Prater on for the PAT. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now Prater on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. Penix looking to pass. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him from the 46. And again, it's Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Penix is going to throw again. Running right side. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and the Falcons will have a 1st.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Penix on 1st down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
24-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The final throw before the break. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the second half. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for a Falcons 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They go play action. Here's Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
It's a gain of 14
They gain 14
yards.
on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. He can run it.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Penix. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Field goal attempts coming up from John Parker Romo. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they continue to trail by 21.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And this one doesn't go far.
To Josh Palmer. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Allen off the play action. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
Gain of 32.
Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that separation can create a big play down the field.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down, going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Prater on for the PAT.
For the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
35, Falcons 7.
Now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this 2nd half. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Robinson, start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Penix working from the gun. He'll try and run this. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Slot man motioned over. Penix on third down. Gets this one to London. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Check, go get him, go get him, go get him!
A toss now to Robinson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
Break London. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's caught by Mooney. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. It is caught left side. And these guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 14-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now Penix off the play action. From the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
John Parker Romo on for the field goal.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. 4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Get behind the line and the ball is loose. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Here's 2nd and 14. Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
So on 4th down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix escapes the pocket. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Second down now, 7 to go. A give left side, here's Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. First throw for the backup now. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going
coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Trying for it with Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
It's a gain of 27
What a play on
yards.
fourth down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
First down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, Robinson. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they executed like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Robinson, and he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Romo on to try the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Falcons 14.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now the shotgun give to Cook. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another one for Cook. Able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Catch made right side by Coleman. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Offense to the line for second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
What are
you doing? Step it up.
Seriously? Is that even a play?
What?
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Motion, motion, motion.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills put up even more points in a win. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead.
Falcons 14. Matt Prater.
Now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running left is Robinson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. You're going play fake with Penix. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
1st and 10.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
12 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trying to do some window dressing. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Penix now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Do better than this. Why does this have to happen?
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14.
Go win him, go win him. I got him. I got motion there. Me. I got this.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Hand off down to Robinson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's good.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's going to be touchdown about 3 yards shy of the marker.
You know, that's a case, Kate, defensively, where you just got to keep your eyes on the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, gives them room to operate.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the give, here's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Falcons 1st down. 1st and 2.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out, they backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE, bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.